Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you have seen all the previous videos that I have done to actually get to this point. So first we want to talk about the undertones. I did talk about undertones in my foundation video, so make sure you check that one out. So if you know that you have warm, cool, neutral undertone, you would know what type of concealer you need. You always want to get at least a shade or two lighter than what your actual skin tone is, or like, you know, the shade of the foundation that you're using, because you want to conceal these dark circles and also highlight this area of your face, like the center of your face, to make it look snatched. So don't go super light. I have a concealer that I got before that is super light, but I use this for my brows to carve them out. If you haven't checked the brows video out, just make sure you go and check it. And now I'm gonna show you the concealers that I love and that I use all the time. First one actually would be this Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. This shade is not, you know, super light. This is like 2 or 3 shades lighter. The concealer that I have is this e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. I do have the regular one, but I prefer this one a lot more because this one doesn't dry out my under eyes. Not that that one does a lot, but still I do feel the difference. I forgot to tell you the shade for this Maybelline one. It's 150, the shade, if you can see it. I don't know, yep. And then for the e.l.f. one, I have the shade, it's light beige in this one. I have this L'Oreal Paris Infallible Full Wear Concealer, and this is in the shade Latte 375. I did get this, but I think this is a little bit dark for me. Like, this is pretty much the same as foundation. So today we are gonna go in with this e.l.f. concealer. I'll show you how I like to conceal my dark circles, and also how I like to make my face look a lot more snatched than it actually is. So this has the same doe foot applicator, just like the Shape Tape. So I like to use in the inner corner. You can see that it's light, but it's not crazy light. And then I like to use it right here. I do put a little bit here, but I don't do that triangle thing anymore now. And right here, because this is what's gonna make our eyes look lifted. I also like to set my eyelids with this, just because I think it's a lot easier for me to work rather than applying an eyeshadow primer every single time. So I kind of like prime my eyelids at the same time as well. So you see, dark circles gone. Does my eye look lifted? Yes. Now that we've blended the concealer under the eyes, I do like to highlight my nose, but not crazy. But then this section, and then this, always, and a little bit on the forehead as well. Let's blend the forehead first. We are just trying to highlight the center part of the face. So this is what lifts your face and snatches it, that and that. You want to make sure that the concealer is nicely blended, there are no creases, before actually going in with the powder. So I have 2 powders here that I use the most. One is the Fit Me in shade 20. This is like medium, you guys know I use it so much. That I like to use for all over the face. But then this e.l.f. Plus Matte Blotting Powder, I use it to set my under eyes because it is a lot lighter in shade, so it is going to highlight my under eyes and the center part of the face. So I take this much, I press it in the skin course set my eyelids, and then the forehead for sure. And for nose, I like to do this. And then obviously right here, because we need it right here. And then I just take some powder and I apply it right here. And I know that I'm gonna contour my cheekbones. I am going to use the same brush that I use for my foundation, and I'm gonna take it all over my face. First of all, you want to know what is the difference between contouring and bronzing. Some people actually think of contour and bronzer as the same thing. They are definitely not the same. Contour is a lot more cooler than the bronzer. So contour is made to actually carve out your cheekbones, make your forehead look smaller, make your nose look thinner, and then make your jawline look snatched. Bronzer is not for that. Bronzer is just to make you look like you've been in the sun and that you're sun-kissed. For that, this is the palette that I'm gonna use. This is the Park Ave Princess palette from Tarte. This is the Chisel palette, and I will show you the product, and these are the shades in it. This is a lot more shimmery. These 2 or 3 are mattes, and this is for like setting your under eyes. So the shade that I like to use is this one. It's called Angle, and we're gonna use it at an angle. It's a lot more flatter brush than what you would use for a bronzer. So I dip my brush in, tap the excess off, and then go like this. You can see the difference in this cheek and this cheek. I like to go on the forehead, but nothing crazy, because you want to use a lot of product if you have like a bigger forehead and you want to make it look smaller. Mine is already okay, so I don't need to use too much, but I like to use a little bit. That's about it. And then now we're gonna actually do the jawline. You want to use it right here, but then you want to blend it so much that it doesn't look weird or awkward. Then right here is where we want to put a lot of powder or a lot of product. Same thing on this side. Now it is time to do the nose contour. For a nose, I like to use the shade Princess Cut, but not use too much. You wanna take your brush like this and do little strokes and make sure you attach it to the eyebrow like that. And then you just blend everything in. This will also create a shadow, which will make your nose look a lot more thinner than it actually is. And do the same thing on this side. And then join. Once we have contoured nicely, I like to go in with this bronzer. This is the CoverGirl True Blend Bronzer in the shade 200 Bronze. This is how it is. And just put it pretty much all over the face. Just like that. Just so that it gives me that sun-kissed look that I want. Like that. And obviously a little bit on the nose. Both are pretty much the same shades. I really enjoy these two. But at the same time, I also have this Alamar Cosmetics Colorette Blush Trio. These are a lot more pigmented and a lot more like pinkish. I'm gonna mix the first two lighter shades I'm gonna tap off the excess and I'll show you where I put my blush. I go right here. That makes your cheeks pop so nice. You highlight, I have a few favorites. I can't choose one, but I think the first one would be this Ciate London highlight. It's this really pretty shade. And then the second one would be this Becca highlighter, and this is in the shade Vanilla Quartz. This is really gorgeous. Like, it's a really light highlighter, but it looks really nice on the skin. And then Artist Couture highlighter in the shade Summer Haze. This is like the Diamond Glow Powder. What I've been doing so much is setting my makeup first and then going in with the highlighter. I think that makes a lot of difference. So for setting sprays, I have this NYX Professional Makeup Matte Finish Fini Matte Long Lasting Setting Spray. My all-time favorite is this one. This is the D-Slick from Urban Decay. I love this. This doesn't let my makeup go anywhere. And then I also have this Pixie Skin Treats Makeup Fixing Mist. Today I'm feeling like I want to use the NYX one, just because we are doing so much stuff beginner friendly. So I take it right here and I spray it all over my face nicely. Alright guys, for some reason my camera had stopped recording, but we were doing highlight, and I like to use highlight on tip of my nose and then right here as well, and then right here, and yeah. Hey guys, so I am back with a full face of makeup. I applied a little bit of highlighter in the inner corner and on my brow bone. I did a little bit of winged liner, just like foxy eye, and then I applied my eyelashes and I have my lip liner and lipstick on. So that was all for today's series of videos. My camera had stopped recording, so before it does that, I wanted to do the outro. Let me know, you guys, how you enjoyed it, and if you did, please make sure to give all of my videos a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more. And let me know in the comments down below what you would like to watch next. I will insert some pictures at the end of this video to show you how my look turned out. So this is what we're looking at. I hope you guys stay safe and healthy, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!